bass, and it had great accuracy, and I was enjoying that song better than I've ever had on a lot of, you know, than any other speakers, I would say. So I was really impressed. I was thinking, when that was on, I was thinking, oh God, this is why these speakers are good, yeah. And they were really, it was an absolute joy to hear that song, Too High. So that's kind of that for the 4 songs. Now let me say a little thing about small speakers, wattage, and also about a bass radiator, subwoofers. Yeah, these would be great candidates for a subwoofer, and the reason is the subwoofer will relieve these cones of a lot of these large excursions that they're doing, yeah, and leave these to do, you know, more mid-range, less low bass, because small speakers can kind of choke, yeah, they can kind of choke on too much information, and if you're trying to put if you put too many watts into this, or you turn the bass up, you'll destroy the mid-range, yeah. Literally, this little thing cannot deliver large movement bass and then small movement mid-range at the same time really well. The large bass will kind of overwhelm the mid-range, yeah? And this is just kind of general stuff about speakers, not about these speakers in particular. But point being, a bass radiator, a subwoofer, would be a great thing, you know, preferably 2, so you've got the channels right, yeah, not one just doing all the bass. I don't particularly like that myself, but you know, if you stood it on top of its own subwoofer, that would be great. So there'd be great candidates for that. Also, regarding watts, so these speakers are rated at 25 watts, and I've put loads of amps through these speakers, yeah. You do not, for the same reason I said before about choking, you don't want, keep the watts down with these, I would say. They're small. They prefer things like even 15 watts, yeah, because it won't choke them. You try to put 50 watts, which you could, you know, it's not going to blow them up, as long as you don't turn it up till they're, you know, making bad noises. You could put 50 watts through them, but they're made for low wattage, and I would say use low watts. That's where they're happiest, and they won't choke. This choking thing is quite important, and no one kind of, I don't know, doesn't get talked about that much. But you know, okay, last thing, how much do I want these speakers? Yeah, I do a thing marked out of 10. I want these speakers quite a lot, 8, 9 out of 10. They're £1,000, but I'm not selling them. I'm going to keep these speakers because sometimes they are pretty glorious things. They're just not big. You're never going to get big out of this, yeah? Unless you have a subwoofer, then it could be big. But as far as accuracy goes, if you're a proper hi-fi, you know, tuned in with the ears hi-fi nut like me, you would appreciate these speakers. Other thing is, no point having these speakers unless you've got some good front end equipment, yeah? I mean, you know, if you've got cheap front end as some Pioneer amp or something like this, forget it. Yeah, this is not worth doing. You will not exploit the joys, the intricacies of these speakers with a cheap front end. It'll be pointless, completely pointless. It won't improve things. If you had a cheap amp and you put these on, you would say, what is the fuss? These speakers aren't very good at all, because they're not going to give you scale or anything like that. They're going to give you accuracy, and you want nice front end, nice, you know, whatever, you know, like £500 amp, something like that, you know, good stuff. Good front end, and you can exploit it. Bad front end, waste of time. Okay, I hope that gives you the picture of what these things sound like, so you don't go out and waste loads of time and money. Okay, thanks. Bye now.